Hello. All right, we had a good run yesterday. It was one of those situations where I was thinking about it all day. Oh, that game was good. I'm on a heater. I got to get back in. So we're back to back in it. It would be great to finish. I read somewhere that this game is divided into three sections: Alien 1, Alien 2, Alien 3, hence the name Alien Trilogy. So I'd love to finish the first episode. I'm unclear if I'm on level 6 or 7. Um, or 8. I really don't know. Because like when you look at this, it says I'm on level. I saved on level 8. Like look at this. That was the latest save. So we just finished 7 and we're going into 8. So my YouTube numbering may be off. So sorry, anybody who. There must have been some kind of. I didn't count the bonus level or something. Anyway, I'm not too worried about it. Let's continue on. Continue game. Incoming data transfer, mission brief. You may rearm your arsenal here, but we can only hover for 60 seconds as the area is about to self-destruct. Ensure that you arm up before we pull you out. Great. This is exactly what we need. Bonus level. Get some health. Get some ammo. Although I don't think we left the last level in that bad a shape with ammo. We left without much help. Health. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, Derm patch essential. I hope this doesn't count. Okay, those are not Bernie crates. Every other. This is outrageous. Auto map. Those are seismic charges. Yeah, I'm stuck on the wall. There's a health kit. That's kind of what we need more than anything else. Is this thing opening or not?
Emergency. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
I'm very confused. I feel like I messed that up pretty bad. Okay. I was trying to explode the crates. You guys saw that. Clearly that wasn't what you were meant to be doing. Okay. All right. I still feel fine about this. I'm still having a fun time. 9. I saved. Continue game. Great. Mission brief. This entire section is the beginning of an ideal cocoon storage area for the xenomorph and is the outer reaches of what we believe to be the Queen's Nest. Previously, synthetics were dropped in to protect the colonists, but it seems that all the colonists have been infected. The synthetics are still guarding. Remove them to gain access to the xenomorph. End transmission. Okay, so this does feel like a precursor, a penultimate level, if you will, that will have a lot of Michael Fassbender's in it. I welcome Michael Fassbender. Another great song. All right, let's see that. Yes, my favorite. Okay, listen. Actually, maybe this is what we want. I think that worked out just fine. Just fine. As one of the world's foremost Alien Trilogy players, I deem that a partial success. We're going to do the pulse rifle here. First, we're going to get out of his way! Oh, he's ripping us apart. Why did that take so many rounds? That was not a successful fight on any level. I wish I would have just kept the shotgun on. Sounds like there are baddies behind here. good level. I feel ways about this level. Oh no! This is outrageous. How many rounds did I waste there? I've never had such a poor fight. Come on down here, alien. Strafing is something you take for granted in this game because you're doing all your walking on the D-pad. You're like, you don't even think about strafing, but you need to. You need to strafe in this game. In my Brady guide, there'll be a long chapter about strafing. Okay, I think we want flamethrower on these. Oh! Are we doing the right thing here? Doesn't seem like something should jump out of these things. Oh, okay, there's one. Yeep. Okay, great. Push that strafe button, good things happen. 38 is our health count here. Looks like there's some fire over there. Neato. 9mm ammo and a derm patch. I'm almost out of flamethrower. I don't know, like, should I have been doing this the whole time? This strikes me as one of those levels I'm gonna have to play 2 times. Did it kind of look like a facehugger did get out of there? Let's soft lock the game by getting stuck in a corner. Okay. Oh my gosh. Ah! Oh my gosh. That was so dumb. They are definitely stronger in this level. They're, I don't know. I don't really remember. There weren't too many in the last level that I can really compare it to. Gosh, there's a lot though. There's some good derm patchies down there. We are definitely playing this level over again, by the way. There's no way. I don't even know what that was. They say a xenomorph got on me? I am duty bound to believe that. Alright, let's get better. Probably should do 9 again. Or 8 again. Although, you know, I was trying to explode the crates. That didn't seem like anything was happening. Or those shotgun crates not... Okay. Let's do that. Well, whatever. Maybe if we die again, which we will. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, good. Good-ish. And then I want to go to pulse rifle. Because there will be an alien. Oh. That's interesting. Oh, come on! Okay, we did slightly better that time. Oh. Oh. We're at 70 health instead of 50 health. And now we're going to get a med kit. So, you know. Ugh. Please. And some derm patchies. Essential. Stop it. And a battery pack. This is great. Feeling confident. Ooh, and some crates. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, but a flamethrower does destroy the crates. I've seen that happen. Yeah, so I just feel like those crates were non-blow-up-able. Seismic charge. Oh. Who's got me? Who's got me? Are you kidding me? Where did he come from? Clever girl. Remember that classic scene in Alien where they think they evaded the alien and then the guy turns around and he says, clever girl. I do. Oh! Oh! Detect up! Whoa, this is so frustrating! Are these guys immune to flames? This is the worst day I've ever had in my life. Do I need to switch to pulse rifle? Having a shootout here. Who will win? Okay. Well, again, sort of the cool thing about the androids, or whatever those were, the humanoids, do not deal much damage in this game. So we are not really in that bad a shape right now. Is this thing in here? My question is this a crack in the wall? I think the facehugger's not in here. I'm gonna go with not in here. Alright, what did I just open? Something interesting, something boring, something not in here. So what is that? See that flashing panel back there? If I were to look at my auto mapper, what would that tell me? It's not saying too much to me. Although it does look like what is this? What am I looking at here? I'm like off the map. Ooh. Okay, so now I'm in this weird room. So awful. I was wondering why it was slowing down like that. It's because they put two aliens on screen at once. Two animated aliens, anyway. What a waste. Get off of it. Okay, alright, one more. Let's do the right thing here. Excellent. I'm the best. One of the top alien players, easily. I know you're thinking, oh, I just saw you lose. Saw me lose what? Everyone dies in Alien. I have hyper for 5 seconds. Why do I have that? Is that good? Do I want that? Am I stuck here now? Okay. Sure was nice to have hyper for a second. Is that why things slowed down maybe for a second? It wasn't just the Frame rate drop. Something more. Okay, well, that was fun. And I think that does account for those 2 rooms that I thought were false wall rooms. I wish I would have looked at my mini-map, but you're just not thinking about stuff like that in the moment. Your survival instinct kicks in. Oh, you're like, I need to survive things. Ow. Oh, this is so frustrating! Just tons of ammo just being dumped down the drain. Yeah, it is what it is. Let's do this one in with a shotgun. That alien has magical disappearing powers. Whoa. It's alright. Took care of it. Alright, now, with this one we're going to do 9mm with. Slow, methodical. I don't even know what these are. I assume a facehugger will come out of them eventually. Or maybe one of those snake things that they had in level 3 and then kind of retired. The hint is that they include 9mm ammo next to these. I suppose I should have took that hint earlier. Instead, I was like, I'm not even using 9mm. That doesn't matter to me. And I still have like 100 rounds left after that. So you tell me who's got this right or wrong. I have it wrong. I definitely should just switch to a pulse rifle at this point. Derm patch. Essential. Whoa! Oh, what are we doing here? You've got to be kidding me. I got nowhere near this guy. Alright. Come back this way. Happy to accommodate you in my hall of alien murder. Alien death murder. Death murder kill. I'm the DMK killer. K stands for kill. I'm the death murder kill killer of aliens. Everybody calm down. Whoa! These things can teleport out anywhere. You gotta be kidding me! Get him! Let's get him! This is the first real test of my alien know-how. Whew. I don't know, guys. Are we gonna be able to... Oh! I hit start instead of what I should have hit, which was options. You load a game by clicking on options. Obvious. Now we gotta sit through this whole loading thing again. It's not as bad as 3D Baseball, which had an advertisement for another much worse looking game. I was thinking about this. Am I going to rank the games as I play them? I probably will, at least informally. Right now, I would probably put this ahead of 3D Baseball, but I have a ton of this left to play. This is gonna be a slow process. Well, I mean, we'll be lucky to get through like 5 games a year at this rate. We're not doing great. And Bases Loaded is not far away. Could you imagine playing a bunch of Bases Loaded? I can. I'm looking forward to it. Let's do level 8 again. And then we'll do level 9. And then we'll do level 10. I just don't think those are going to explode. Let's try a shotgun. Yeah, they're not registering anything. Durham patch. Essential. Doo-dee-dee-doo-dee. Great fake alien music. Yes. I don't understand why they just didn't put like a couple health packs like as you enter the next level. What that was, there was not even any ammo. Maybe they take stock of what you need at that point. I'm just gonna continue game. I feel like I got the same amount of health. Not gonna bother resave. All right, here we go. This is gonna be the run. Nothing comes easy in Alien. If you've been watching for a while, you know that. Alien is a game you gotta lock in, baby. It's gonna be a long ride. We went the flamethrower. I don't know why that didn't take. Probably because I didn't push the button. Oh, they're coming for you on this one. Precious little warning. Could you imagine that happened to you in real life? That's what it would be like. You'd be like that. Green blood spraying everywhere. It would be a sight to behold. You'd be in therapy for years. Maybe your whole life. Maybe you already are already. You'd need medication. You probably would be unemployable after that. Oh, you'd lash out. Oh, your family wouldn't recognize you. That's why every year we celebrate alien dudes. There should be a new holiday celebrating alien Marines and or truckers, but not the eggheads. No, thank you, science. You're the ones who got us into this mess. Probably. I don't know if that's been fully explained. Those Prometheus guys thought they were scientists, and look what they did. I don't remember. I wasn't paying close attention, and it was a very long, boring movie. That I should see again. I don't know. I don't recall that movie fondly, but I bet it's okay. Once you adjust your expectations for what you're getting into, it's probably all right. I remember getting super excited about it. I just remember like everyone was like, oh, like Star Wars, they got their like Star Wars reboots, stuff like that, you know. Reboot culture was around, but it hadn't like gotten out of control yet. Maybe it had. So I was like, oh, this is mine. I like Alien more than Star Wars. So I like, oh, shit. Sorry, give me a second. So I think it's cool that I get to have this. I am just pathetic. Where are these guys coming from? Is this another one down here? Oh. And I was like telling everybody how psyched I was about it. And then it came out and it was so bad. I felt like not like going to work the next day or like seeing any friends that weekend, just so I didn't have to take the guff. Everyone was very nice about it, by the way. No one was like, "Oh, you're an idiot." Why is this? What is going on here? Okay, yeah. But I was totally an idiot for trying to hype up that movie. I don't know. I'd never been burned like that, you know, that I can recall. I'm sure I had. Oh, there he is. It's Hicks. Hicks, don't you remember me? It's me, your best friend. Yeah, they were just not doing any damage. Now they put shotgun shells around these guys. Does that mean they're good shotgunnies? He does flinch when you get him, kind of. Man. Kind of look like Terminators, I guess. You know what? You know what reboot sequel-y kind of thing was good though? That Mad Max thing. That was pretty good. Maybe not as good as people made it out to be, or like I feel like it got a lot of hype for a very long time, and they re-released it in black and white. It was okay. I was just like, at that point, I was like, everyone just settle down. Like, that's not the end of the world. You can do that. I get it. But also, people were like, oh, what a prestige picture. It's a very good version of Mad Max. Is it as good as Mad Max 2? Probably not. It's probably better than 3. It's definitely better than 1. 1 is not a very good picture at all. 1 has some okay stuff in it. But it's not like they haven't really got the Mad Max formula down. They have, what's his name? Mel Gibson. And they have Driving. But it's just kind of like, it feels like it has more in common with like a Steve McQueen picture than it does like what you think of as a modern Mad Max movie. So it's just a little slow. Just feels a little slow. Maybe I should watch it again. It's been probably 10 years since I watched Mad Max 1. Maybe I would think of it differently were I to watch it now. Uh-oh. Never mind. Everything's just fine. So, those extra aliens, I thought they came out of this room. Anybody else find that to be a little sussy? As my kids say occasionally. Oh! Where is... I hit the switch for... Didn't I? Did I come down here and not hit the switch? Yeah, so shouldn't that be... What do you have to do on this platform? There we go. Alright, so there's going to be some aliens down here. And I need to anticipate that. I'm going to throw a seismic charge at them. Oh, they don't come out until I push this thing? Alright, here we go. Ready? Ah! I did the same thing I did last time. Die! What is the seismic charge button? Is it this one? Okay, I got it. Ah! I messed it up again! I don't have any! I have hyper. Okay, this is great. This is really good, actually. I wonder what that opens. Probably just turns this back on or something. Alright. I think we're in a good place here. Lots of health. Now we have to do this 9mm room. This is kind of a bummer of a room. But Prometheus was not good. That's the movie I was talking about earlier, if I wasn't clear on that. Oh, is that an alien sitting right there? I believe that's an alien, and I won't get fooled again. Yeah! That's the amount of bullets I expect to put into an alien. Not the 4 million rounds I've been putting in recently. I think I've said Prometheus is bad multiple times on this stream. Or previous streams of this ilk. And it was as true then as it is now. Fairly true. I wonder if there's a lot of people who... You know, I could see if it was like, if you hadn't seen Alien and you were just going to the movie theater. I mean, that said, like, those Ridley Scott pictures... You know, I would say probably Gladiator is the last great Ridley Scott, maybe last good Ridley Scott movie, and I don't even like it that much, to be honest. Like, I can watch Gladiator. It's no Alien. What is going on? What is going on? Is he back here? Where are you at? What happened there? Oh, here he comes. Nice. Okay, here's where things get a little tricky. You gotta have your wits about you. Because these guys are just gonna come out of nowhere. Start chopping you up. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Don't panic. Nobody panic. This is going great. Who else is down here? Come get some. $71. I feel like my nightlight just came on. I was like, is the game getting moody? But no, I have that Windows nightlight thing. I turn it on and off. I feel like I hadn't scheduled it, but it kind of has a mind of its own. It is cool though. I feel like it does help with eye strain to a certain degree. All right, so we are at a pulse, which, you know, solves kind of takes some tactical dithering out of our hands. Got to be getting close to something here, you'd think. This is the kind of thing that I feel like an old game developer would put in a game. Clearly a climactic battle, right? And then they're going to be like, no, that's like the midpoint of the level. There's some puzzle solving right after this. Oh, okay, thanks. Can't wait to get involved. Ouch. Ouch. All right, we must have killed a substantial amount of problem here, right? It's just hot. It's not like you can avoid the flames. It's just hot down there, which is great. The game can't deal with their corpses anymore, so they're just like, I think it's dead. Oh, will I get hurt if I walk over it? No, I don't know. It's gone. Don't worry about it. Okay, thank you. Ugh, I'm so bad at this. There we go. I did that one well. Okay, this is not going well. Am I hitting him? Stinks so bad. Nothing? Would love some health about now. Oh boy. I don't think I'm going to like... Okay, here. Yeah, okay. That's not working? That needs to work. Oh, this guy's tough as nails. Oh, 5. 5 is where we're at. We're doing something wrong here. That much is clear. If we go through that, we're dead. We're dead. Oh, here's shotgun shell. Thank you. And I think we've learned the charges don't do anything. In terms of hurting enemies, anyway. So tense. We can't take one hit. All right, what else do we got left here? We must have picked something up, I guess. Oh, come on! Oh, look, it's one of the false walls. I'm out of charges? What does that mean? Oh, you can only throw charges. Yes. It's huge. Oh, no! Okay. I don't want to seem ungrateful here. I expected more, frankly. Please let me have the battery. Oh my gosh. We are definitely going to have to do this again. They are definitely going to drop us into a boss level. We have no health. What a run. What a rush, baby. Oh. We are Wayland Yutani's finest marine trucker egghead. That'll be my first t-shirt merch. Marine trucker egghead. You Wayland Yutani's, you can't use that. Whatever, I'll figure it out. I'm not worried about it. I'm going to save game all the way down here. 8, 9, 10. I believe we'll be doing these over and over again. Let's just go take a look at it. Let's go take a look at it. I believe this will be a boss fight. You may rearm your arsenal here. The heat from the processor is extreme and may cause the craft to stall. We can only hover. Okay, so another rearming level. Which we need. What's going on? What's going on?
Emergency. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Oh. I don't even know where I'm going. Did I get anything out of that? Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this one up here. So then we can go 9, 10, 11 if we need to. I don't know. We may have just borked ourselves here, but doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. Is this it? You must seek out all the remaining colonists and retrieve their ID tags so that we may assess the speed and level of infection. We believe that these colonists are alive. We must insist that you perform a thorough search of the area to check for nests where the colonists may be stored. This does not sound like a boss level necessarily. Yeah, we did not get a lot of health out of that, which I think is going to be a problem. Okay, not a problem so far. That says grenade now, not seismic charge, which is awesome if true. Is that a guy? Ooh, creep fest, huh? He says, "Help me." What should I do? Shoot him? Yep, we're just killing him. We're just killing him. Wet work. Ooh, what a fun level. Okay, cool. We will. I will opt to stop this here. Maybe I'm gonna go. What I should do is go right back over here so I'm not confused. Ooh, some alien on the wall. Oh, on the ceiling, sorry. All right, we're good to go. Wow, what a cool little stream. I mean, I don't know. I'm really enjoying this game. I think it's... I don't know. There's something to it. It's simple. I've said a couple times it reminds me of Doom in its structure and that it intentionally sort of makes you feel lost. So that when you sort of tease out the structure of the level, you feel accomplished. The fighting is a step down from Doom, but has a similar... The feedback is there, but when you're not hitting, there's not really good feedback of why you aren't hitting. And I do feel like Doom had a better multi-level target acquisition system than this does. But it's got the alien vibe to it. And that's hard to get hard to get right. And they've done it pretty well in this context, in this 32-bit smeary mess, which, you know, I love that aesthetic. That's partially why I'm trying to go through these games, is because I have sort of loved the aesthetic from afar, just from like stills and reading coverage from the area. I had 16-bit systems. I never owned a PlayStation or a Saturn or anything like that. So a lot of these games are brand new to me. Despite having played games for most of my life, this was like late high school, early college for me. So I was like, you know, like girls and other stuff became more important, or just hanging out. You know, I just wasn't glued to a TV screen as much, and money was going other places. So I didn't get a chance to do this stuff. And I came back in late PlayStation 2, which is like 8 years later, maybe 10. So it's always maybe from that perspective, it brings into focus why I feel very nostalgic for this art style, or this technological limitation that led to this art style. Because I didn't have to play the games. You know, some of them, I don't know if this would have been a ton of fun when I was 16. I think I just would have, me personally, I think other 16-year-olds could get into this. I think personally I would have played like 10 minutes of like, this is kind of hard. I don't know where to go. I would never play a level again. Like I would never play one level 2 times, maybe twice. Probably would, if it came down to the third time, I'd be like, what else you got? I'd just play something simpler with less friction to it. But a lot of these games are a little tougher that way, particularly as these developers try to come to grips with the vocabulary and building blocks of first-person shooters. A lot of it's a little rough around the edges. It's trial and error from their perspective too. But I think they put together a pretty good game here. I don't know if I need to play 20 more levels of it. I think maybe a couple more, and we'll have a pretty good feel for what this is. I'd like to go the distance. Well, I should probably stop talking like this, because I should aim higher to get through all of these games. It would be a more monumentous occasion, more monumentous accomplishment, if I were to do that rather than just play half of all these games. Although, in truth, most of the games I played from the 8 and 16-bit era, I never beat. Maybe I beat Mario 3. Maybe I beat Super Mario World. Most games I would get to the 15, 20-hour mark, or maybe 10, 12-hour mark, and just be like, I think I saw what that is. Now I'm much more liable. I'm much more likely to finish a game, but I only play a couple games a year, and that's what I'm thinking here. It's like, if as long as it's not killing me, I guess I might as well finish it. There's no timeline to get any of this work done. I have as much time as I need. So, yeah, again, the baseball thing had just become there weren't just not enough mechanics to play enough of that game. That game would be a good one-on-one baseball game. You know, you just hand someone a controller and start playing. You don't have to explain a lot to them. The base stealing was a little obtuse, or at least to me it was obtuse because it didn't follow what I'm used to. The bases loaded, NES baseball stealing mechanisms. I don't know why they changed those. Those worked perfectly well, but they changed them, so you'd have to explain that. But once you got that down, like the pitching was nothing. You don't even select your pitch type. You can hit left or right, or you can hit back or up if you want it to be a changeup. If you just hit through the ball, you just throw a fastball. Whatever. We don't need to get into the nuances of that. It wasn't, but I had gotten to the point where I felt like it really felt like such a tight loop that I just wasn't enjoying it anymore. I haven't quite got here yet. I would like to see a boss fight. I think that would really change it up if they could put a boss fight here, and then sort of reset, and you get a new flavor. If the Alien 2 part, if I'm right in thinking that this game is set up into 3 triptychs, or it's a triptych of 3 panels, each depicting a separate movie, it would be interesting what that second movement looks like. If it's just more of this, I mean, maybe. But if it's something that has a different mouthfeel to it, that'd be cool. I mean, look, each level has a little something different, or maybe every other level. Maybe I'm being too generous. An alien's going to be crawling on the ceiling here. That's probably not going to change the gameplay dramatically, but it's a cool sight. Okay, we'll stop there. Thanks for hanging out. You're watching Every Saturn Game Ever, Alien Trilogy.